What a star Will Day is, and Hawthorn fans so happy to have him back. And if we have a look at some of his highlights tonight, it's not hard to see why he is class personified.
Yeah, as Dave said before, 15 possessions, it mightn't be a mountain of possession, but this guy is so important to their chances of going anywhere at the end of the year, because what he gives them is a bit of class, a bit of breakaway speed, the ability to win a clearance and good ball use. So he's the piece that they need to get up and running. But I mean, to see him just show us glimpses means that we're hoping he's going to be fit enough to do this a lot more often.
Yeah, he's the prototype of the modern-day midfielder, isn't he, with his size and athleticism. He can push forward and kick a goal if they need him. He can drift behind the ball and take some intercept marks and set up play if they do need that as well. So I thought it was a pretty good start. He didn't set the world on fire, but he did enough to show that with 3 more games under his belt, he's going to be peaking come September.
Their midfield's going to have to play better against the Adelaide Crows if they're going to beat them, because they were poor in some facets tonight.
Look at those numbers. I mean, 12 down on clearances and 8 down on centre clearances. That's why they had to be efficient going forward. They weren't getting enough first looks, first use of the football inside their attacking 50. They had to basically work off turnover most of the night. So if you have these sort of numbers against any decent team, you're going to be in all sorts of trouble.
Well, centre bounce clearance has been a problem for a while.
Yeah.
They've won 2 centre bounce battles since round 9. So that's a while now. It's a real issue. And I'm not just sure you can just put it down to personnel, because it is a 3v3 ground level battle essentially. So they've got some work to do there. I think they need to get some speed in there, a different mix in there. We talked about the options of Moore and Watson. I think Impey's one that they could throw in there, because that group right now is not working.
Yeah, and Lloyd Meek, Jason, we were watching the game. Lloyd Meek got beaten tonight as well by the 2 rucks. So he's down. They need him getting his hands on it, giving them first possession.
All right, Lee, let's take us through the Hawks' transition tonight and how that unfolded, and was a bit of an asset for them. Yeah,
it was. I mean, they are starting to get somewhere near their best with their ball movement again, as we touched on at half-time. Like last season, 58 points off turnover is 10 points above their season average. And from the back half as well, the defensive 50, they're able to score 26 points. So this is more like it. This is a bit more like the Hawk ball and the play and the run that we saw from them at the back end of 2024. So I just thought it was really impressive. It looked better. They really spread the ground, and I think they love playing at the MCG as well, which we know is going to hold them in good stead come finals time.
So they were 8 goals from their first 13 entries. They looked like they were just going to blow things apart. So when you look at the numbers from there, really it did drop off quite significantly, like 5 from the next 32-odd entries. So did they take their foot off the gas, do you think, or are they just not good enough in the midfield at the moment?
Well, that's the problem.
Which way do you
see?
The
midfield's been down. And I've been saying that's their weakness as far as I'm concerned. They lack another genuine A-grader in there. They need to recruit some class, because you can't rely. I mean, I know turnover's the #1 source of scoring, but they're big numbers. They had to be big because they weren't getting it out of clearances or stoppages.
Well, the highlight of the night may well have been Will Day's return or Kel Shadir's performance, but for mine it was Matt Hill's call of the Wizard Watson's goal when he said abracadabra. We're going to head down to the rooms now, because Brad Johnson and Eddie Betts have the Wizard, Nick Watson, with them, guys.
Well, Nick, congratulations on another big win by the club. Yourself, another fantastic game, 16 disposals, 2 goals. The consistency's right there for you.
Well, I didn't know my stats, so thanks for telling me. But, yeah, it was a good win. Obviously, it's getting tight towards this end of the season. There's probably 9 teams in it left, and, yeah, we just got to keep winning.
To all the small forwards out there, Wiz, let's speak about the fall of the ball, because every time you went near the ball or the drop of the ball to a contest, you just positioned yourself perfectly. You got to the front and you were clean. You and Dylan Moore all game.
Yeah, Punky's been really big on... shut up. Punky's been, really big on patience, and obviously he's an elite crummer, and growing up watching all you guys go to work, it's definitely a big thing in my game. Obviously, not very tall, so I can't compete much in the air, but just got to stay front and centre and patience. And, yeah, me and Punky have been going to work this year on it.
But you do still go for hangers. I've seen you try to get up there and try to take a couple. Don't matter how small you are, mate, you can still jump.
Yeah, until Choli put stitches in my head, so I don't jump anymore. But, yeah, occasionally go for a fly. Yeah.
Now, the challenge is there, because your teammate probably took Mark of the Year, or is leading Mark of the Year after tonight. That was a fair grab from Kelsha.
Yeah, he's got hops, doesn't he? When he flies, that's when he's at his best. And it's good to see him back going after a tough start with injury. But, yeah, when he's flying, he's a star.
I'm loving your power run at the moment. Eddie spoke about your craft front and square. But beyond that, you're going. You're really pushing hard forward. And that seems a real lift in your game.
Yeah, definitely. At the start of the year, I felt like I wasn't taking the game on as much, and yeah, Sam's been in my ears. Take everyone on, so yeah, it's a definitely goal towards the end of the season. Take everyone on, so yeah.
And with the small forwards down there, right? So you got Guinea, you got Dylan Moore, you got yourself. So the swagger's there. So who's got the most swagger? Let's talk about the Sally. The Sally. So what's the Sally with Jack Guinea? What's the walk?
Mate.
What is it?
What was that? We're trying to guess.
Yeah, we're trying to guess it.
So
Like,
can you give us what it was?
He was telling me pre-game he was going to do it. That's probably the worst Sally I've ever seen. He's doing some sort of walk. I don't know what it was.
Is it a Telstra ad?
So that's what we thought it was. Remember at Telstra, we had Conor McGregor, we showed Dermot Brewer doing his strut.
Oh, it was shocking. I looked at him after. I was like, mate, what are you doing? He's taking it too far, but I love it.
And another one. So we speak about you three small forwards, right? Last week, Hawthorn sent another small forward down there, or a small defender. You got to say, like, Charmin, stay out, mate. Get out. We've already got 3 down here. But it's a good addition.
Yeah. When Jazzy comes down, like tonight, he always goes for goal of the year or something. He loves getting a snag and showing us forwards how to do it. But yeah, he's good inclusion to come forward. Obviously, he kicks snags when he comes down, so he's handy. And just a bit of a change-up with the variety of our team. Who can go? Carl comes forward sometimes, so it's elite. And yeah, love having Jazzy down there.
Oh, you should. You're back in great form, Nick. We love watching the way that you go about your football. Your increase in levels is enormous. Congratulations tonight, and all the best for the rest of the year.
Perfect. Thanks for having me.